Hey everybody! Everybody being two people, three including me. It's a party! We're making our way to the expressway here in Tokyo. It's about 1 p.m. on a Tuesday. And I am heading into Yoyogi Uehara. Look at this Yahoo up here. Oh, great. ISIS is back. Thought we were through with those guys. And he's a new driver to begin with. Yeah, that's an unfortunate name for Toyota's vehicle. ISIS. So how y'all doing? Heading into Yoyogi Uehara for a job, and I just thought, I kind of miss my coche. I was driving my mom's car when I was in America, and it's nice to be in my own vehicle and take you guys along for a ride. All right, let's catch ISIS. Almighty ISIS! I had such a crush on ISIS when I was a kid. Almighty ISIS. When I watched the reruns on YouTube, I'm reminded how bad the storylines were and the acting. But man, the woman that played ISIS was smoking hot. That secretary look. I think she was an archaeologist or something. Glasses, and then threw her hair out like Wonder Woman and transformed into Almighty ISIS! We're gonna take the long way in because we have a little bit of time, and the tunnel's just not very exciting. This is the Go-Go. They call it the Go-Go. This is the number 5 expressway that connects into the Shutoko, which is the main central expressway in Tokyo. Hey Ramses, thanks for joining. Everybody else, I haven't been able to look closely while I drive, but I'll get my glasses on momentarily and have a look, see. Yeah, this is the Go-Go. This connects into the Shutoko, and it's an elevated expressway here in Tokyo. Very, very futuristic, as it kind of cuts through the city of Tokyo. People ask, why on earth did you buy a car? And it's a good question. The answer is because I like cars. How about that? Tokyo is such an easy city to get around without any personal transportation, i.e. motorcycle or car. You don't need a car or a motorcycle to get around. It's very, very extensive, but nothing beats the freedom of having your own wheels. And I'm gonna try to give you guys the perfect perspective here. How's the reception, by the way? Everything okay? This was actually good timing for the reception to go out just as we are approaching the rest stop here. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm going to see if I can get, let's see here. We're back. Yes, we're back. And this is going to give us a chance to show off the acceleration of this car, because this is kind of a dodgy intersection here. Let's see if we can pull out here. Get bat out of hell. All right. Here we go. After this silver guy, we're going to go. I'm just always impressed with the power of this 4-cylinder turbo. It moves. That's quiet diesel. So, yeah, I don't know what happened with the reception there, but yeah, Rob Halford. This guy's always trolling me with the Rob Halford doppelganger comments. I don't mind that. I prefer Brad Pitt, but I'll take whatever I can get. Back in the day when Kevin Spacey wasn't such a creep, or at least when he wasn't known to be such a creep, it was around Usual Suspects time or something, or maybe 7, but we had a similar look, and girls that liked Kevin Spacey at the time, they didn't know he was gay. It worked in my favor. So thank you, Kevin. Now that we know you're a creep, I prefer not to have that comparison. So this is off to our left. We'll be coming up on Iidabashi, which is kind of near the Tokyo Dome. You can kind of see Tokyo Dome, the white dome part of it, the dome of Tokyo Dome, off in the distance there. I'll try to zoom it up a little bit. Can you see that? Your bottom right of your screen, or kind of bottom center. It's Tokyo Dome. Low-profile tires, so that helps with the cornering, and it's actually been lowered as well. I believe the guy who had it before me lowered it a smidge, so it really corners nicely. There's Johnson & Johnson, that tall brownish building. Your left. We'll be heading off to the right up here towards Kasumigaseki. We'll just past Shinjuku. We'll see the Tokyo Olympics Stadium will be on our left, but I'll point all that out as we zoom by. Tomorrow, John and I are heading to Hokkaido again for part 2 of our Hokkaido adventure, the stretch goal. So we're looking forward to that and having you guys along with us. Should be fun. We will arrive in the evening to Hakodate and get up in the morning, go to the market early morning the next day, and I think John's gonna do some filming there for an episode on his channel. and then we'll go get our bikes and head off for about 8 hours, riding around from Hakodate out to this onsen that I talked about in his stream yesterday. The onsen is really unique. It actually, when the tide goes out, it forms tide pools that are hot springs. So you can only go in these hot springs when the tide is out. It's pretty interesting. So we're gonna do that. And the timing is kind of critical because obviously the tide goes in and out, as tides do. Chidori Fuji is on our left, beautiful here in the spring. Chidori Fuji, actually left and right. Awesome hanami for the cherry blossoms here, one of the best in Tokyo. But yeah, so the tide goes out and you can get into these tide pools and enjoy a little hot spring bath, but only when the tide is out. And we're gonna hopefully be there while it's still out. It's a bit giri. That's your Japanese word for the day. Giri. G-I-R-I, giri. That means it's cutting it close. Giri. So our time is going to be giri. Pick up our bikes at 10, and high tide, I think, begins around noon, and it's an hour and a half ride to the hot spring. So it's gonna be giri. It's a good word. The Japanese use that a lot. Thanks, Ramses. Posting links. Nice to have you guys along with me. No supercars yet. I saw a bunch yesterday, I think it was, or 2 days ago. I was in Hiro on the weekend. That's when a load of them are out. I saw a ton of Porsches and a couple Lambos and Ferraginis, Lamboraris. That's the new hybrid Ferrari Lambo of my making. But nothing beats a cheap BMW. For comfort and style. How's our reception, guys? Good. So up here on the left is actually just to our left. Did we miss it? Guy in, and that's our, coming up, I think. Over here on the right is the Chuo line, sitting by. Let's see if I can swing over there. We missed it. The Olympic Stadium's coming up on our left. There she is, right over there on the left. So I can swing it. I don't know if you can. Oh, we missed it. Coming from this side of the expressway, it's hard to catch it. And I have to keep my eyes on the road. Over on the left, you see that tall building? That's the Docomo building. That is Shinjuku. Over there is Shinjuku. compelling area. Good fun. Nighttime is the best for Shinjuku. You can check out Kabukicho, kind of a dodgy area. Get over to the left here. I hope this allows me. Yeah, get over. All right. We'll be taking the Yoyogi exit. And then making our way into Yoyogi Uehara. Yeah, sorry guys, it's kind of hard to see without my glasses on. I'm putting them on now so I can kind of check some of the chats. Yeah, thanks Ramses. Thank you for the plug. Just a reminder for those who are into true crime, please check out Homicide Inc., my true crime podcast. Compelling true crime that passes the test of time. All right, Mr. Slow Pants, let's go. Yeah, the last episode that I uploaded a few days ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago, was about Robert Maudsley, and he's been in solitary confinement for the longest, I think, in modern history of anyone that's been in solitary confinement. He's in the UK. He's considered Britain's most dangerous prisoner, hence why he's in solitary confinement. But he's been in there for more than 40 years. This is Yoyogi Park on our left right now. Straight ahead is Shibuya. You can see on the sign above here. That's Shibuya, dead ahead. But yeah, Robert Maudsley's been in the slammer much of his life and 40 plus years in solitary, which is just crazy when you think about it. I would say he's probably been, what's the word, rehabilitated by now, I would hope. But because of his past crimes, he remains in solitary in England. Last time I checked. And that's a terrible thing. But he has a special, it's not like a tiny little space. It's a pretty good sized space, but he's guarded 24/7, and he's in kind of a plexiglass cell, kind of like Hannibal Lecter. But check out that podcast. It's a good one. They're all good. They're well researched, and I'd love for you to check out Homicide Inc. I've actually got a couple more podcasts, different genres that are coming up. I'm brainstorming them now, and I will be in touch with my listeners in due course when those get started. Actually, we're in the straight here. All right. Dead ahead is Yoyogi Uehara. We've made good time. Wow, way faster than I anticipated. I usually ride my motorcycle here, and there's plenty of motorcycle parking that's dirt cheap. I think it's free, actually, even the first hour. This guy can let me in? No. Shoot. BMW Brotherhood. Thank you, sir. I'm giving the hazards flash to say thank you. It's a brotherhood. BMW Brotherhood. here's a times parking on the left here. 12 minutes, 220 yen, it's full. Yeah, parking in Tokyo that's the bear. That's the problem with having a vehicle and wanting to drive somewhere, is the stress of parking and the cost. It is not cheap. And we're gonna turn here. Let's see, here's parking. Let's try this right here. And that one looks like it's full. Well, that's not good. This is Yoyogi Uehara. The Odaku line runs here. Hey, Jari. This could be very interesting to see if we find parking in this neighborhood, because I have never done it. So I'm glad I have some friends along with me. Good restaurant here on the left. Actually, it used to be. I don't think I've eaten there since they changed it. Yeah, it's tight in here too. Parking. 24 hours. That's tight. Look at that. How on earth am I going to get down some of these streets? You have to have a miniature car. Let's see here. Nothing down here. Nothing there. All right. Oh yeah, here we go. Parking straight ahead. Ooh, watch this girl. $400 for 20 minutes. So we got 1,200 yen an hour. I'm like, come on. There's space. There's a space. I'm gonna park there, mofo. Don't. You go ahead. Back in there. So we're looking at 1,200 yen an hour to park here. Is that crazy? 1,200 yen an hour to park here. That's more than I'm making from my job. All right, maybe not, but. Yeah. Turn you off. Alright, I think we're doing okay, guys. What do you think's on the menu over there? Oh, thank you, T-Sama. Ramses, thank you so much. Always a pal. We made it. Thank you, Raphael. Raphael writes, one thing I like about your channel, it never feels fake. Well, Raphael, I gotta come clean with you, pal. I am as phony as they come. Not really. So this is interesting. The way that this parking thing works is, I'll show you, I'll take you outside. Actually, can I even get out? I'm gonna have to, I'm a terrible back-end parker these days. I'm so out of practice. And here in Japan, the spaces are so tight. So this parking thing has a camera behind us. Yeah, enough of you. And it takes a picture of your license plate. And if you bail without paying, I guess they send, I don't know, something to your house or your mother or something, and you have to pay a penalty. But how is that enforced? I mean, it's not city owned, so I don't know how they do that, but we're not going to try. We're going to be honest and pay when we leave. But behind us is a little camera. Pretty interesting. We made it, guys. We made it. So tomorrow we will have an evening stream, I believe, from our bullet train. It should be really interesting. The bullet train goes from Tokyo to the northern part of Honshu, which is the main island in Japan that Tokyo's part of. And then I think we change trains and then go under the ocean to Hakodate, which should be really interesting. I've never done it. I don't think John has either. So it will be an interesting adventure. I don't know how the signal will be once we get to the tip and go under the ocean. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see how the signal looks, and we'll be in touch with you guys. If all else fails, we will stream from the 8th in the morning at the morning market, and then when we get on the bikes and head to that hot spring. So some more excitement coming from Hokkaido. And again, thank you so much, guys. We're just verklempt with your support and your interest in this project. I was going through some of the backers, some of you guys. There's 705 of you, and the list was just endless. I was trying to figure out how to isolate each group and what tiers that you backed. Looking for some people who had asked me if I found their contribution. Some people just contributed money and don't want a reward, and we thank you indeed for that as well. But I want to give you a thank you for that. So yeah, we've got the postcards. Those of you who answered the survey, we have the postcards signed, sealed, and almost delivered. We'll be delivering them from Hakodate while we're there. So I imagine, I don't know how long it usually takes to get a postcard from Japan to the rest of the world, but I would say within a week to 10 days. Yes, Nida, hello. You. Me. Yeah, I saw your name, and thank you indeed. So yeah, those postcards will be sent, and we've ordered other goodies that are part of the rider package and things. The echo bag, which is going to look awesome. We got one sample; it looks great. The tenugui is going to be really cool. So yeah, lots of cool stuff related to this project. So, but it's not over yet, kids. Tomorrow, got a couple days back in Hokkaido, so stay tuned for that. And I will turn you guys loose. I'll take you outside. I don't have my gimbal, so it might be a little bit bumpy. Can you guys handle that? We'll head out, and let me just grab my stuff here. And one thing I noticed in America when I was home, at least in Oregon, nobody was wearing them. We went into stores and nobody had them on. If they were really crowded, some people had them, but for the majority, most people weren't wearing the masks. And it was liberating. As soon as I came back to Japan, everybody's masked, and I go along with it. I like to wear a mask year round. So this whole pandemic wasn't really a change for me. When I ride the trains and public transportation, I wear a mask. And I also wear a mask when I sleep, believe it or not. In some seasons, when it's allergy season or especially dry in the winter, I wear a mask when I sleep just to keep moisture around my voice and my what do you call it? My breathing apparatus, my built-in human breathing apparatus. I'm losing my vocabulary. Sinuses and respiratory system. There we go. Thank you for your help with that. Yeah, so I wear a mask when I sleep, and year round, mostly I wear a mask. So it's not a big deal for me, but it's still kind of freeing to not have it when you're going into shops. But here in Tokyo, in Japan, you still got to wear a mask. I mean, you can go in without it, but it's frowned upon. So good idea to wear a mask when you're coming for the visit, which looks like spring. Things are opening up, so I'm excited about that. It's gonna be good. All right, enough of my blabbing. Let's head outside, and I'll give you a quick little bumpy walk back to or through Yoyogi Uehara. I don't even have a support for it. I wasn't planning on that. So, in fact, this stream happened as I was walking to my car. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just talk to some people? So we talked. All right. Car is off. Parking brake is on. Can I get out? Oh boy, it is tight here. All right. All right, take you guys out for just a jiff. But you're not gonna like all this jittery stuff. Okay, heading out. Everything, I got everything. So here's that thing that takes a shot of your car. As soon as you pull in, it records your license plate. So, and I'm really terribly parked. Look at that. That's horrible. I should repark this car. What do you guys think? That's embarrassing. I'll come back to that after I let you guys go. This is like a pasta restaurant. It's pretty good. I'm actually pretty hungry. This is the price, 400 yen for 20 minutes. Maximum is 2,400 yen. So this is Yoyogi Uehara Station up here. And I'm going to be making my way down this street to my studio for the day. But this is a cool little neighborhood. Maybe we'll do a proper walking tour here at some point. It's a cool neighborhood to walk around, cool shops. And I especially like, there's a kind of a walking street up here. Oh, here's this is the shop I was going to show you. Yeah, this is nice up here. There's some cafes and little shops, but this is the one I really like. It's kind of a hidden gem here in Yoyogi Uehara. It's really cool. It's all covered in living plants, and they have vinegar drinks. It's really good. Flavored vinegar drinks. Very refreshing on a hot summer day. But I really dig the Banksia is the shop name, Vinegar Bar. Are there some Tobies out? Good. You know where to send them. Yeah, we're not going to go inside there, but just wanted to show you this cool place. So if you come to Yoyogi Uehara, check out Banksia. They sell cool candles in there too. Yeah. Anyhow, well, I'll let you guys go from here. I'm gonna go try to repark that car a little better so nobody slams into it. And yeah, thanks so much for joining, as always. Look for you in the next couple days. Again, tomorrow afternoon we'll be leaving Tokyo, heading for Hokkaido, Hakodate with John Dobb. So be sure and check that out in our live streams. And check out Homicide Inc, my true crime podcast. We'll be in touch there as well. So it's been a pleasure, guys. Thanks for riding along with me. If you have any requests of places you want to drive in Tokyo, any particular neighborhoods or something, let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. I try to tack it on to when I'm heading out to jobs, so that will work well for us both. All right. Bye, Renette. Bye for now. I'll swing you around. Let you look at this cool